What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a brutal winter, even down here in Florida. Had to keep everything inside, got stuff breeding out, made sure I kept all the babies and everything separated. All the mouthing mamas got separated out, and tried to get as many babies as possible through the winter so that we can get them growing out in the springtime. Springtime is here. I just released a video of stuff being done in the outside. I did take the greenhouse down. Didn't work, so we're going to do something a little bit different with that. But, yep, enjoy this video. It's all the inside tanks, and I'm going to go through and do a little bit of a description on each one as to what's in it and what's going on. So, y'all have a great day, and enjoy the video. We're going to start off with the 90-gallon in the living room. This has got peacock cichlids, upside-down catfish, synodontis catfish, and a featherfin catfish. Peacocks will mouth the catfish eggs, and every once in a while they'll spit them out and we'll get synodontis catfish. It's kind of neat. This tank's got a sump filter, aragonite bottom, and stays pretty well balanced for a lack of plants that are in it, but you really can't put plants in these. Tried putting plants in, the overflow just gets plugged up. Tank overflows, yeah, bad things happen. This is a 29-gallon. We got a hallway. It's got 2 3-spot gourami, a male, female, and 2 pink convict cichlids. They're both females. Don't have any males, so this tank just kind of runs. This is a guppy breeding tank. I have moved a bunch of the guppies outside, so these guppy tanks are looking a little on the thin side compared to what they were. This is another guppy breeding tank. This is a 5-gallon. It's got 2 mamas in it. Every once in a while, every 23 days-ish, they spit out babies. This is a main 30-gallon long guppy breeding tank. Camera's really not picking up on all the babies that are in here, but yeah, there's still a ton in here. Then we got the 5-gallon rack. These are all mixed bettas, male-female breeding pairs. Got sponge filters in the back for really slow flow. A couple of really cool crown tails. Some of these guys do like hiding. Some of them like showing off. They've all got different personalities. It's kind of neat. You're like, oop, you saw me. Now I've got 1 mouthing peacock in there, 1 mouthing peacock in here. I'm not sure what they're mouthing. They're either going to be peacocks or catfish. This one I think is a male, so it might be catfish. The male peacocks have been known to mouth the eggs and spit them out. He's asleep. Some of these guys are just not very enthusiastic. Kind of lazy. It's an easy life. This is a peacock baby grow out. My daughter calls it my peacock army, or fish army. I've got to thin this tank out. It's got a lot for a 55-gallon. Take a big scoop of them out, put them into 125. Now this is in the back room, which I'm calling the fish room at this point. This is a 20-gallon long. It's got some guppies in it. It's got some platies in it. One female vampire sword and one female betta. There's some shrimp in here, but they're mainly just food for the fish. This is another guppy tank. I have taken some of the female bettas out and put them in with the guppy tanks. It's not really affecting the numbers. This is the betta grow out, 20-gallon long. Girls and boys. This is 3 spawns from about 3 months ago. So they're about ready to go to the fish store. They may end up online because come spring I will start shipping again. So this tank's still going and they're still in there. They will be on eBay. This is another peacock tank. I just moved Mama out of here about 3 days ago, so these fry are fresh out the mouth, roughly 3 days, 4 days. Yes, severe spots on the glass. We got 2 40-gallon peacock breeders. He's gonna come and show off a little bit. Always does when you bring out the camera. Beautiful, beautiful OB peacock. And I get babies from him monthly. These ones are a little bit more shy, but it's another peacock grow out. Somehow I ended up getting a yellow lab fry in the tank. I think it might have got stuck in the net. I don't know, really can't say. The tank that's got the yellow labs growing out is close, but I don't think they could jump that distance. It'd be kind of funny if they did. See if we can get a little bit of a side view, get some more fish in here. They usually like hiding underneath that filter. There is an OB in there also, but he got really shy. This is a shrimp tank. This is, I guess, the really shrimp tank. They're the red and white striped ones. None of them are out front. But there's so much guppy grass in here, or Java moss, I'm sorry. Got guppy grass and Java moss in these different tanks, so yes, I will screw it up a little bit. But, yep, that's all Java moss. This is guppy grass. These are the red neos. They call cherry shrimp. And snails. Bunch of ram's horns. These are yellow and orange Kong shrimp. And ram's horn snails. Lots of Java moss. Red wax platies and Java moss and ram's horn snails. 20-gallon guppy breeder with a female betta and Java moss. Lots of really cool males in here. This is a 29-gallon. It's got zebra obliquins in it. And, well, he wasn't an obliquin, but he's a leftover that's been really mean to every other tank that I've put him in, so he stays in there. This is a Brichardi tank. This is my Brichardi breeder, 55-gallon. There's about 4 generations of fish in here. I'm just letting them do their thing, letting them grow out. Hopefully have a bunch of these online for sale here by the spring also. I like having multiple sizes, that way people have options. They're definitely territorial. When the babies get to a certain size, they kick them out to the other side of the tank. Now we've got 2 sides breeding, so everything's getting pushed to the middle. So yeah, this spring will definitely be a thin out the tank kind of spring. There's little ones throughout this entire tank. This is a male guppy overflow. Some of the ugly ones. Now there's golden and Buna in here. And there's golden and blue mixed in Buna in here, which give it a translucent blue, which is really kind of neat, or an iridescent blue. All of them are hiding, and there's no light on the tank with a black background and black bottoms, so they're kind of hard to see. Trying to get away from the glare off the back windows. It's not working so well. And another rack. This is a 10-gallon shrimp tank. This is green Neos, or the Jades. I had a worm issue, so I threw a couple of guppies and a female betta in here, and they're taking care of the worm issue big time. This is blue Neos. Blue Dreams. This is a mix, blue, red, green. It's turning out to have quite a few really neat ones. Got a camera hog. This is a guppy breeder that's got shrimp in it. I'm just kind of letting them do their thing, and there are all kinds of colors in here also. Any of the black shrimp that come out really light colored end up in this tank, because the black shrimp tank's coming up next. These are all the black shrimps. And they don't always come out black. Some come out red, some come out brown. So, scoop them out. See the duckweed on the top. And we got peacock breeder. This is a yellow sunrise. There's 4 females in here, 5 females. This is a golden and Boona grow out. See if we can get a little bit closer in there so you can actually see them. None really out front. They really do like hiding under the filters in the back, that's for sure. There they are. And this is a strawberry and albino peacock breeding tank. And they're all hiding in the back in the caves and underneath the moss. One thing I do not like about the sponge filters is the suction cups do not stay where you put them. This is a yellow lab and Synodontis catfish grow out. It's got to get thinned out a little bit here coming up. These are not going in the outside yellow lab tank because that tank is pretty full. And we got Synodontis catfish with full bellies. These guys just got fed. You put food in here and they go absolutely nuts. They will gorge themselves until they pretty much just float to the surface and they stay. And then as they digest, their bellies get smaller and they can swim around all fine again. It's kind of weird. This is a 20-gallon long peacock grow out, or not grow out, breeder. And they're all hiding in the Java moss. These are real bright blue ones. This tank's empty. There's a mama. Oop, mothing mama. So yeah, we're gonna have babies in here soon too. 2 females. This is the most recent yellow lab grow out. There's so much plants and stuff in here, it's hard to find them. Give them about a month and a half and you won't be able to miss them. And the last 29 peacock breeder. There's a blue and an OB in here. They're both hiding. This tank's down low in the corner, so he doesn't see people very often. Now we're in the kitchen. This is the 125. Getting a side view of it because when I go in front, they all hide down into the rocks and you can't see anything. So, figure I'd get a side shot. These are the 3 in the bedroom. This is the 20-gallon long. A little bit of mixed overflow. A real cool female betta I was trying to grow out to breeding size so we can get some babies of her. Got a couple of guppies, some platies, and cory cats. Bunch of little cory cats in here growing out. Hard to see. There's shrimp in here. It's doing pretty good. This tank got absolutely obliterated. I had plants in here. I had female bettas in here. The long fin tiger barbs, had 4 of those. and I had 3 koi that I was growing out. And those koi, in a matter of a month, completely decimated the tank. They took out 2, and third one's barely kicking. So far, they took out 2 of the 3, or of the 4 longfin tiger barbs. So the idea of breeding them has now been shot out the window because I can't find them. Guppies, they killed the population of guppies. The koi were just they're absolutely gorgeous to look at. Absolute monsters on the tank. They remind me of Oscars. I love Oscars to death, but they need bare tanks because anything you put in an Oscar tank is not going to stay where you put it. And for the final tank in the room, we got 29-gallon shrimp tank, 2 guppies, of course. The Java moss has gone absolutely insane in here. This tank I will every once in a while do shorts on because the shrimp population in here is insane, especially after they've been fed. They all come out of hiding and they're just everywhere. I've got some large golden ram's horns in here and mainly shrimp. All kinds of colored shrimp. So if you actually made it to the end of the video, awesome. I really appreciate it. It really helps push the videos to more and more people. It lets YouTube know what the channel is about and that people like it. If you're not subscribed, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel and, like I said, lets YouTube know what the channel is about. Go ahead, hit the like button if you like the video, and I've got a lot more videos coming out of the fish, the breeding process, the different stuff. Summer's coming. We're going to be banging. So, like button, subscribe button, bell notification if you want the notifications when videos are uploaded, along with shorts. I might start live streaming on this page, so keep an eye out for that. And throw a comment in there, tell me what you think. For the rest of it, have a great day. Appreciate y'all, and see you in the next one.